Sound test. Hi everyone, kind of a quick video for Wednesday. I'm going to go ahead and get it started with the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq hit new highs up 0.48% on volume above average. Quite an impressive day for the Nasdaq, I guess, but overall intraday you'll see we didn't do a whole lot from the open to close, actually only finishing up 4 points. Once again, the majority of it happened during the overnight session, and we finished well off the highs of the day, so it wasn't that impressive, but still it was a strong showing for the Nasdaq. What was impressive is Facebook as the gains continue. Our straddle guy in our chat room now has over 1,500% gain on his calls. So congratulations to him as Facebook continues to rip higher. And Facebook proves that if you don't focus on one stock, it's kind of hard to make money out there, because I'm going to show you a couple sells tonight that just defy what you would think would happen based on the chart pattern. But overall, Facebook continues to be extremely impressive, and as long as that's happening, I think that good things for the market are in store. The volume on a weekly chart for Facebook is huge, and it just looks really, really good. And whenever you have that combined with Apple off the lows starting to move higher, making higher highs and higher lows, I don't see how that's going to be a negative thing. What is a negative thing, though, is that we have 3 partial sells. Shutterstock is closing below the low a day of this recent half-ass trying to consolidate, base building period, but with it closing below 52.88, or what is that, 52.70, that now makes it a 50% sell, as this stock just is relentlessly sold and sold and sold. Low volume or not, I don't care. I want to get out of half of it, and we'll let the 50-day moving average go ahead and be the final line in the sand, or the low a day of today, 52.22 if you want. Also, AMBA is a full sell. What a time it's been me trading this stock. If it's from the March breakout to the May breakout that failed to this breakout that failed, I'm 0 for 3 now with AMBA, and this one, once again, who would have saw that coming with that kind of chart technical pattern right here? You just would not have thought that today would have happened, but such is the market we're in. Also, SGNT, 75% sell with such an ugly day today. It sold off back into the range of our signal date, so by closing below 2162, it becomes a 75% sell, since that's on above average volume below the 20-day moving average. So if SGNT is down and closes below the 2085 level, it will be a complete full sell, obviously. So those are our sells. And then on keeping with the theme of things not looking too good, we have 2 new longs tonight, but one is completely speculative. MEET. You see this huge accumulation in these price bars, volume bars, and this max green bop. Before 2008, I would say that we have an easy 50% winner here. More than likely, we got a doubler here. We can expect this thing to at least get up, I would think, to at least $3, getting back to its highs here on the chart. Or, really, really based on that accumulation off the lows, I wouldn't be surprised if we hit $4. And that's actually where I would think that we would go to, is $4, based on the accumulation, the huge accumulation, the max green bop, and the price bars in this chart pattern. However, this market's proven not to work, so it's going to be a really speculative play, even putting 2% of my risk account into this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. 0% in the non-risk account. And then, of course, our other new long tonight is another shitty new long. SPWR, why is it that bad? Because despite the relative strength line hitting new high, price hitting new high on above average volume with a pocket pivot point buy signal, earnings are tomorrow, of course. And earnings aren't tomorrow before the opening like DDD was, which allowed us to get a good entry so we could hold to the pullback and not need to sell any. Plus a close at 48.16 above 48.10. 2 semi-positives on a gap down day. But SPWR has it after the close, so this makes it a riskier long. Therefore, it's going to be 1% in the risk account, 1% in the non-risk account. And if the math doesn't come out right to where I can't get an even amount of shares, I'm erring on the side of caution. So you can guarantee this will not be more than 1%. It will not even be 1.000001%. It's going to be 0.999% or 1% max, but we're not getting any great signals here. Facebook is a little bit is extremely impressive and kind of sad on my end as I did not play a straddle. And speaking of that, QCore, another huge winner. The guy that I just told you about, who's got 1,500% gain in his Facebook shares, bought calls in QCore before the earnings and actually bought the calls a few days ago, back when they were right around 50. And tonight, QCore got up to as much as 15%. Higher after hours. So once again, congratulations. The chat room's been very, very slow this summer. If you're a subscriber, where the hell are you? This guy is making a lot of money on these earnings plays. If you have a chance to come around, I definitely recommend it. It has been extremely impressive to watch. And whilst after hour stock picking hasn't been going that great since 2008, it's been doing better this year. His recent straddles and long calls before earnings in these high quality stocks has been extremely impressive to watch.